Dan, back on the track. It's a pretty hot day today to return.
Yeah, it was certainly sort of training overseas or back in Melbourne, the humidity and the temperature's not there, but coming back today was great to get back in and certainly very hot and really tough session. First one off on the track.
You started with that time trial. That's a pretty tough start.
Yeah, it's always tough. I think one of those things, the 3K, it's sort of a week or two out. When you finish, the anxiety starts kicking in, and certainly not a lot of talk before it's done, but then post that, the guys are really good, and a lot of the young guys are stepping up, especially in the training stuff and with the footies out. So really pleasing to see.
You took out that time trial. Are you really happy with where your fitness is at this time of year, especially given your injury in the grand final?
Yeah, I think so. Probably the last 4 or 5 weeks I've put in a bit of work, and with all the young guys, and you know how hard they train. I know they were back in Sydney a number of weeks ago training hard, and I think that sort of spurs you to make sure you come back in reasonable nick. And certainly the way the game goes these days, it just gets harder and harder every year with the running, and I suppose it demands you come back in decent nick. And I reckon I couldn't tell you one bloke today that didn't run well. I think everyone looks pretty fit, the big guys and even the new fellas. So far, some really good signs.
It's a pretty exciting time for the club. I think you turned over 9 players last year. So have you met the new guys yet, and what's it like having them around?
Yeah, we met them briefly today before our team meeting. All showed a bit of vision of the young fellas and give them a bit of a ribbing. And no, they all seem like really great kids. And just from seeing limited vision, what they were able to do in their under-18s year, we're all really impressed with what they bring to the club. Some real excitement, some speed, and hopefully they can give themselves an injury-free pre-season, and you just never know. Seeing guys like Heaney and Mills coming in their first years and have big impacts. We're hoping the same for the guys that will pick up.
What are you trying to get out of this pre-season? It's obviously a chance to improve your fitness first and foremost, but is there anything else you're trying to get out?
Yeah, you want to try and be consistent with the amount of sessions you do, but certainly just try and work on the little areas of my game that I want to keep improving on, and you go through the coaches every year and look at different things you can get better at, and there's always something, whether it be stoppage work or kicking or speed stuff. So there's a number of different things that each individual player wants to improve on, and this pre-season will be no different.